Happy days, Namaste, Virgo. 7th to the 13th of November. Thought I'd do a Celtic cross this week. So the first 2 cards will be you, and then the ones that surround it will be like the heart of the matter, and then it's advice and outcome up the side. Okay. Thank you for looking at my table. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Have a look at my Kickstarter. That'd be great. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, so first 2 cards. You're on your journey. You're definitely on your journey going forward, and you have like the balance around you of like the 3D. So this is society at large around you. Are you coming away from society's ideals about what you should be doing right now? Or are you balancing it perfectly so that you're going to work as well as having a good time? Not just from the material point of view, but from the spiritual point of view as well. So you are setting out on a new journey, I'm taking it, or this is actually part of a long-term journey. You've been making your way to something for a long time, but now it's come to it. I'm just seeing, because what I'm seeing here is this road here has been long. To get to this bridge to the other side, this road has been long. But you've got your spirituality now, you've got your security, you've got your wisdom, right? You've got your higher self, you've got your healing, okay? And this bit here, this orangey bit here, you know, you've got your joy going forward, and you're ready to do it. You're ready to do this part of the journey. It's just taking you a long time. Maybe you're like an older person and it's taken you a long time to actually walk on the path that you actually want to walk on. Okay, because here you've got the balance. You've understood the way the world works. So this is where you're at right now. Push through. Do it. Follow it. Go through to the other side. This is where you've been recently. Is it fanciful or possible? Which one is it? But your gut has spoken, your heart has spoken, and now you're going to make that change. So this is like you're present, looking at it from a different perspective. The thing is, when we've been called to be in our authentic selves, it's difficult because our authentic self has been surrounded by the social constructs that we live in. You know, the society we live in. You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, you're supposed to behave like this, you're supposed to behave like that. So looking at it from a different perspective, I mean, I think we all get to a certain age, I think they call it a midlife crisis. But actually it's not a midlife crisis, is it at all? It's just like you get to a point and you go, actually, I've been doing this the whole time and actually it doesn't suit me, I want to do that now. So it's not a crisis at all, it's like an opening. It's just like a reinvention. It's just like actually, my whole time, now I know myself because I've been through all of these experiences. Actually, I do actually know which eggs I like. I do actually know what makes me happy. So actually, I'm making that choice to pursue that now because I've only got so many days left, as it were. So looking at it from a different perspective, what's coming in the future is you're actually going to make this move and you're going to take responsibility for how you feel and what you want, and you're going to start making your move towards that. So this is you. Stay centered. Stay centered. Don't go away with a mixer on some fantasy land. Just stay centered. Make sure you put your roots down. Do some of those meditations. Honestly, they really work. They're really helpful. Where you see the roots coming out of the soles of your feet down into the crystal core of Mother Earth, so that you're completely grounded. So when you go, you're making like your little steps. You know, living in the 3D, you're making your little steps on that path. You know, nobody has to have an earthquake. You don't have to make everything fall apart or anything else. You can make your little steps. You know, you need to stay grounded. You need to stay centered so that you can say from your gut, through your throat, from your authentic self that that's what you want and that's what you're going to do. So, but you need to be grounded about that. The influence of others. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. How we come to a challenge says a lot about us. Okay, so are we going in with fear, or are we going in with like, okay, I'm going to do this? Or are we going in with like, no, it's not happening, I'm just going to push it under the thing, I'm not going to look at it, because the only thing is that it'll come up again. So every challenge is an opportunity for growth. How you handle things. Remember that when you go on to the next thing, you'll remember how you handled it this time, and then you'll take those skills that you learnt in this challenge into the next situation, and you'll be able to, I don't know, climb this mountain a lot easier, because you'll remember like the first time you didn't take the right boots, and this time you took the right boots because you learnt that last time. Excuse me. Your hopes and fears. So life is a roller coaster. It is up and down. The thing is, I keep saying it, it is a journey. It's a journey, and as soon as you look at it like it's a journey rather than it is what it is, then it's a lot more exciting, and it is, you know, it is, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're eating like at the best restaurants, and sometimes, you know, you're making cheese on toast at home. It's the way that it goes. So it doesn't mean that it's bad, just means it's what you're doing now. And the outcome is it your opinion that you hold. So it is back to that situation, isn't it? Like, is this you, or is this what you have been told that you're supposed to be? So let's qualify that. Just state the facts, what makes you happy, what don't, because it's a seesaw moment that you're having. This could go either way. This is entirely down to you. You take this journey, or you don't. But the cards are saying you're pushing through. You need to look at it from a different perspective. It's up to you. It's a pivotal point. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. Are you going to choose it? All right, you're going to choose it. But what's coming into your near future is you actually take responsibility for yourself. So whatever happens, whether you choose it, not making a decision is still making a decision. It's making a decision not to make a decision at this point. So it's up to you. But you're going to end up with exactly what you decide to have. Happy days. Namaste.